my notes, so I know what the passwords are for the barriers. Still don't know the brown password, I'm afraid. I think it's artifact, but at this point, who knows? I don't. Alright then, expansion campaign. I believe that's the final save I've made here. This is it, right? This is it. The final battle, the final confrontation, the whatever. Here we have reinforcements. 29 elementals. Lovely. Magnificent. And here's this guy, Thundex. Over here, to the northeast. In the middle of nowhere, he's supposed to recruit a single additional Titan. And he's supposed to deliver them to everyone. Well, I guess we will wait until next week, and he's going to deliver even bulkier reinforcements. Haven't... Is this actually the latest save? Is this where we are? Is it? Yeah, I think it is. Hello, the Flame! As always, it is nice to see you. A sight for sore eyes. Well, this is it. I think I should be able to make it this time. It's taken me so unbearably long, but I think this is the end of this long journey. Alright, we will capture Troy, and in general, we will send... what is this? Is this Raffment? It's Raffment! Oh my goodness, decades of playing this stupid game, and I have managed to memorize some of the heroes, finally. One would expect that, there aren't that many of them. There's a couple of handfuls. So yeah, that would be quite understandable. I have the orange password, which is follower, and now he's going from the outside in. He has already captured Forder's Oaks. Hypothetically, we could get the Phoenixes off of this place, were we to be patient enough to wait. He's going to capture Troy, and further down the line, get over here to Fenton, slay Aerie, deal with Becky. This guy's supposed to deliver reinforcements at some unspecified date. Godspeed. This guy's supposed to collect reinforcements that are to then eventually be delivered and distributed among the primary heroes, shall we call them. Let's end the turn. Alright then. What about Ivan? What is Ivan trying to accomplish? He's headed east. Over here, he was chasing someone down, wasn't he? Yes, it was Dimitri. He was on his way to Viper's Nest. Not Dimitri, I mean. Ivan. Good old Uncle Ivan. And there's a ship here with Mandigo. I should presumably send him back, or else this is going to end very poorly. We've seen what happens if you leave these sorts of matters. Well, if you leave people unattended like that. Alright, this guy is supposed to deliver halflings. Well, actually, the more I think about it, the more I realize that I should just deliver the halflings to Atlas, and then I think I might give them a go. You mostly gave me a lot to think about as far as these games are concerned, but I think I should give them a chance if for no other reason than because they are such classics. And even if they are not up to my standards, so what? I am playing Heroes of Might and Magic, so that's not up to my standards, and yet I'm still playing it. Although this doesn't bode well if I am to end up torturing myself like I am with this. But still, no, I think it's absolutely worth it. Especially considering how seemingly committed I am to playing classics of all kinds. It would be fitting. Alright, this guy. What does this guy do exactly? They all had their separate jobs. Let me reestablish this once again. We have Raffment, who's supposed to go from the outside in. Ivan is heading east, although he might have to fall back. That is understandable. I believe Sarakin was supposed to collect the halflings. Marco should give all of this stuff to Atlas. All of this stuff. Just the halflings, I guess. Actually, Atlas doesn't have to hold any of this nonsense. Let's give the economic artifacts to Marco. Fuel baskets for the same number of eggs. Nothing falls overboard. Alright. I could hypothetically send this guy to deal with half. It doesn't matter. Mandigal looks like Tilan from Spelljammer. You have indeed mentioned that. Alright, this mine is indeed mine. Let's get over here to the east. Here's Atlas. Stundax is waiting for the final shipment to be ready, which it pretty much is, right? We have the Halflings, we have the Archmagi. It is day 7, so I could hypothetically wait. Just continue to wait, pretty much indefinitely. But no, reinforcements will keep on coming. I have to deliver them eventually. Let's get on board and get on with it. Atlas is supposed to deliver reinforcements directly to the guy. However, there are no guys in the region. Rathmond is busy over here, and Uncle Ivan is busy over there. They will not be coming to pick up the reinforcements anytime soon. They're basically gonna be stuck. There's Dimitri over there with the Knights units. Mostly the Crusaders. I need to take care of that. Alright, visit this. Get Viper's Nest. This will be a quick and easy... obviously, I have a single Phoenix. Yeesh. I need those reinforcements. Do I actually need those reinforcements? Not against this, I guess. I absolutely demonstrably don't need the reinforcements, but they would be nice to have. It's just sad seeing a single Phoenix out there instead of a huge whopping flock. Alright, we teleport through here, and we might as well send Sarakin to deal with the Halflings. Obviously. Well, it's not like I have enough. It's not like I should rest on my laurels and figure, that's enough Titans. I don't need any more Titans. I need more of everything. Okay, fine. Maybe the vernacular is the problem. Maybe it's the fact that I don't need them, but rather, would not mind having more. Let's get the Titans, Black Dragons. All other tier 6 units just become obsolete. Yeah. I struggle to argue with that. They are considered the best units in the game for a reason. They have exorbitantly high cost. Titans require a single unit of resource but plenty of gold. The Black Dragons require 2 whopping units of sulfur, but they are indeed mighty. And I have them on 2 heroes at this stage, so hypothetically, I could just recruit the Black Dragons and the Titans and ignore literally everything else. Including that wonderful idea to acquire a legion of halflings, which is more amusing than actually effective. I guess it doesn't hurt to have additional units, which isn't saying much, of course. But I guess the term is that this is a win more strategy. I don't need these things, and they take my precious time away. So perhaps I shouldn't do that and should just indeed focus on obliterating my enemies. They are slippery folk, though. It's significantly easier with 2 heroes running around and trying to get things done than it was with a single one. I'm not sure if that's even possible. Yes, and I clearly want to spend as much time on this map as humanly possible. I don't know what came over me. My goodness. How am I even supposed to edit this? Oh, good. Is this going to be more than 8 hours? For all I know, it might end up... Well, it's not more than 8 hours yet, is it? I hope not. Whatever. I'll worry about this later. Here's Becky. Here's Fenton. Let's head somewhere in between the both of them. What about this place? What about Uncle Ivan and such? Oh dear. No one here. There's the castle of Whittingham, and there's Dimitri. Oh, heading to the teleporter. Well, the good news is, if he's heading to the teleporter, guess what? So can I. I can just go through the same teleporter he does and catch up to him. Because I have superior mobility. Right? Sincerely hope I do. Alright, here's Sarakin. Getting the halflings. Day 2. Getting on board. Excellent. This guy disembarks here. Marco. Yeah. Let him get additional phoenixes. This guy is waiting over here. Thundax is on his way. Mandigal is what? Trying to pick up elementals. Gotcha. Anton. Pursued by Burl. He teleports to the other side. Of course he does. He visits the arena. Why does he even visit? Hasn't he visited the arena earlier on? Whatever. Never mind. Teleport through here. Pursue. Ignore the castle. Pursue the guy. Must single movement point off. Will he actually be able to make it to the castle? Ahead of me. Well, let's hope not. But I shouldn't base my strategy on hope now, should I? So let's trade for sulfur. Get all the black dragons. Bah. And 28 Hydras to defend this place. Alongside what? Halan or Lord Kilburn? They're both level... Oh, I'm sorry. Halan is level 7. Haha, check this out. Glorious. Wonderful. Magnificent. Haha, level 7 hero. I'm snatching them up from the enemies with every passing moment. Fine, let's also get 116 of the centaurs. Can't get them all. I don't quite have the gold. I could trade for the gold. That's rather pointless. I just want to have enough defensive forces in this castle to be able to hold on to it. Not necessarily that much that I am going to run around the map with this. But I want to have something. Alright, this guy is supposed to collect halflings. There's a halfling hall here. Where's the other halfling hall? Where are the other halflings? Where are you? Over here. Get the halflings. This guy is supposed to... Might as well pick up the resources. The resources are there for the taking. Oh yes, get me the sulfur. Once again, wrong order of operations, but whatever. I'll need it in the future anyway. This guy is waiting. This guy is sailing. Forced halfling conscription. Look, I'm just visiting them door to door. Telling them about our wonderful and impressive and otherwise favorable to the cause mission that they could possibly sign up for voluntarily. And they all seem compelled. No explicit threats have been uttered. Alright, alright. Where are the heroes? Where did they go? I see. Well, can't blame Becky for being a bit reluctant to meet up with Rathmond. Alright, alright. This has been recruited. This guy is waiting. How wonderful, Enderton. Oh, and he teleports back to the east. Great. Okay, well, this can only work for so long until I catch up to them. Okay, tell you what, I will take the castle first. And go after Becky second. Although if she goes deep into the arm... Oh dear. Oh, that was beautiful. That was absolutely wonderful. Just a single retaliation taking care of all the tier 6 units. Oh, I'm sorry, not all of them. I also had to take care of the Cyclopses, obviously. Down go the elves. And down go the ponies. Magnificent. Are there any phoenixes here? No, they have all been slaughtered. How wonderful. I guess they're not rising from the ashes, are they? Alright, this guy is... Of course, yeah, he's just holding the fort, which is great. Ivan will retake the mine, as pointless as this may seem. He'll teleport back, and he's going to get Dimitri. Oh, that single phoenix. It's so sad. And so am I. It's gonna die eventually, you know it. And losing a single phoenix isn't that big of a deal when you have... when you have 6 of them or something. But when you just have the one... it's painful to experience. Oh, they get lucky so they deal double damage. Everything dies. And he flees, of course he does. Gotta love the goat ambience. Alright, no more movement points for Ivan. We are retaking the castle of Winningham. No idea why I pronounced it like that. Yeah, whatever. I work in mysterious ways. Oh, more sulfur! Thank you very much. I do appreciate sulfur oh so much. It's my favorite element, actually. Alright then, alright. We have Halon over here. Now, hypothetically, I could try to protect against the incursion of Rebecca or someone from the east teleporting in. But the east is protected by Ivan, and the north is protected by Rathmond. So I think a better use of Halon's time is going to be to travel to all of these castles and to pick up all the black dragons I'm going to recruit there. So you've guessed it, he's going to deliver reinforcements in terms of black dragons. Oh yes, reinforcements. More black dragons. Alright then. There's Dimitri in the castle waiting for me. Don't want to keep the man waiting. Fresh batch of this week's reinforcements. How wonderful. And of course all the phoenixes are dead, so one of the slots is, well, left open now. Let's block the archers, slaughtering the champions. Get rid of these guys, retaliation slays those. The halflings get lucky. Good for you. Oh, and they have high morale, of course they do. I treat my halflings well. If it was false conscription and all that other nonsense, I think the morale would be quite low. But they love me. So no. All those statements about conscription not being in the best interest, it's just fake news. 3 phoenixes can be acquired, and that's about as many phoenixes as I can get right now. Yeesh. Should I wait until next week? I will wait until next week, actually. But next to the windmill. Alright, Atlas is supposed to deliver reinforcements. Eventually, this guy is supposed to deliver reinforcements to Atlas. This guy is supposed to recruit elementals. Yes, a whopping 2 of them. He's gonna wait on this island. Rathmond over here is going to attack Becky. Why am I saving before attacking Becky? What am I afraid of, really? What am I doing? Kablamo, retaliation, slays all of them. Get rid of the ranged unit. What are the relative speeds? This guy's fast. This guy's average. This guy's slow. There we go. Will we be... Yeah, we will be able to slay them. Stats. Stat advantage. No losses, and Becky is gone. Stat advantage? Well, he's got 6 points of attack, 6 points of defense. This is not Uncle Ivan. But this is still fine. This is all fine and dandy. This is enough. We go over here through the fog of war, finally revealing those few bits of territory we have not yet explored. Not quite. Alright. Now Ivan is done over here. He could reflag this. He could. Let's deal with Sabu, this guy. Sarakin, I presume. Deals with the halflings over here. Visits the windmill. It's day 7, so might as well stop him here. Well, it's day 6. Whatever. He's gonna wait here. He's going to visit that windmill further down the line. You position yourself here, visit the windmill next time. You go on your way. You're going to deliver reinforcements to Atlas. You wait over here. And Rathmond, continue into the fray. Into the darkness. Here's Zam with a poultry falls. This is the Castle of Magic, isn't it? Ah, this is the Castle of Oh, look at that! A horde of red dragons and a horde of black dragons. Also a horde of hydras. Oh, I almost said hydralisks. And a throng of griffins, a throng of minotaurs. How many is a horde again? Oh, that's 50 to 99, right? Because 100 to 249 is a throng, right? And then there's Zounds at some point. Consolidate both Ivan and Rastam, you can take them on. I should also just recruit more black dragons. I think that's gonna help. Hold on. If our horde is 50, how many do I have? Stats also come into play. But yes, that's there's red dragons and black dragons over there, but I also have titans. I also have to take them into consideration. I essentially should have 100 in total of black dragons and titans combined, I would say. My stats are going to make things easy for me. 19 points of attack is plenty, I would presume. I have no idea who's defending that castle, but presumably whoever it is can be that powerful. If there are no castle defenders, that's even more hilarious. Also, how do you get there? Where's the entrance? Seriously, how do you get there? Is it really summon boat? Is that it? Or do you go through, say, Dragon City? Is there something... Well, he was scripted not to move. Yeah, that also is a possibility. We shall see, we shall see. Let's not spoil the moment. I mean, of all the things, I've been looking forward to this for so long. I'm going to save before attempting to do anything anyway, so... It's not like it's going to be some particularly momentous occasion. I could hypothetically play without reloading any saves, but that would just be grueling, considering how many hours I have to sink into these playthroughs, so no. Can't get all the black dragons, but mostly due to a dearth of sulfur. And a dearth of sulfur I can alleviate by just trading for resources. There we go. More black dragons. And more black dragons still shall be recruited over there. I'm doing just fine. And the turn. Alright, Rathmond. Over here, he can deal with Zam. Then there's Lancashire over there. Anyone else in the region? Yes, there's Ari, close to Burton, and then there's the red tent that I have not yet gotten the password out of. This is promising. Alright. Let's go for it. As we have firmly established, both of these guys have armies that can absolutely take these foes on. I'm not even casting any spells, even though this guy should be casting spells. I have Resurrection True. I could have brought the Phoenix back. Could have had it rise from the ashes, but no. Wonderful. And they have high morale, so I get to dispatch the zombies as well. No losses sustained, predictably enough. This is mine. They have everything except for a Tier 5 Mage Guild. Wonderful. Summon boat? No. No, of course not. Why should I be able to summon boats? That's a silly concept. I'm sorry, my liege. I have taught you all I can. Fair enough. Go over here, recruit black dragons. It's gonna be that whirlwind. No! No! And then I'm going to have to gamble away my units time and time again. Black dragons in particular, just to be able to get to this stupid location. Come on now. It's almost inevitably the end, so yes, you just have to go through the whirlwind time and time again until you land in the right spot. But sheesh! How obvious is that? Ugh. I hope maybe it's scripted so you don't lose units. Maybe it is. Ugh, it's probably not. Yeah, so then I throw my black dragons overboard, even though they can fly. So, you know, you'd presume sensibly enough that they should not drown in these sorts of circumstances, yet they still do. I don't know. Whatever, let's get rid of Sabu, then we go through here, right? Yes, we do, to deal with Dawn. And this castle, we also get... oh no, we have the purple keyword, so we don't have to worry about that. We are taking care of the two final bits. This one and that one. Once we're done with that, we are done with everything except for the Castle of Magic. Now, there's surely just a teleporter that leads there. Maybe with some probability. Also, there are all these gates somewhere. They're bound to be. Oh, I sincerely hope it's not a matter of the stupid whirlpool. Then again, everything has been scripted and written in a way that suggests that it is. That is the stupid whirlpool indeed. Ugh, odious. The gates are, yeah, they're probably in front of the castle. Ah, the optimism as far as those golems are concerned. Incredible. 3 elementals lost. Dispersed. Oh, and can we recruit titans over here? No, because we do not have the requisite gold. Ugh. What if I trade pretty much everything I have away? Will that help matters? Yeah, I'll be able to get a whopping total of 2. 2 titans. That's okay. I have the time, don't I? I have all the time in the world. I can get all of those stupid titans eventually. And my goodness, I presumably will. It is day 7. The waiting. And wait they shall. Yeah, right. Halfling Hall visited. 800 halflings. Silver acquired. How marvelous. Also, more halflings. Gotta love halflings. Silver acquired. Wow, this is uncanny. And Mercury. Okay, fine. It's quite possibly not scripted. Or is it? Maybe this gives me Mercury and that gives me Sulfur. It would make perfect sense. That's exactly what I need. It's probably a coincidence, though. It's bound to be a coincidence. This guy should give me elementals. Well, get me, anyway. Anything of note here? Doesn't seem that way. Here's Airy. Is he trying to retake a castle? Quite possibly. Do I kill? Not really. Aw, the black dragons have low morale. Well, they're immune to magic, but they're not immune to having low morale. The town is mine. Can't exactly get at Airy, not quite yet. He can even sidestep me, whatever, doesn't matter. Let's get more black dragons. Well, you know, try to get black dragons and fail spectacularly because I just don't have the resources. Eesh. To a certain extent, it is my own fault because I have traded them away. Alright, more black dragons. Well, up to 18. Let me remind you, this is not a primary hero. This is just a guy who's supposed to deliver reinforcements. And he's lugging around 18 black dragons. Just like that. No biggie. You know, I might as well pass these guys on to him and he can deliver them. The more I think about it, the better of an idea that is. Seriously, just give him the reinforcements, free up Atlas. Atlas is just going to be mauled over here. In the quay. Is it a quay? I presume it's a quay. It will make sense for it to be a quay. Let's deal with Airy. I'm not going further inland. Well, actually, that's not inland. I'm not going further out. And just let him recapture everything I've taken so bloody long to get. Oh, Disrupting Ray. I love the optimism on that guy. Gotta love the Disrupting Ray on AI. If they think they have a chance, they cast Disrupting Ray. If they don't, well, they just cast something that deals damage, like Armageddon or whatever, and then they flee. But my goodness, you see Disrupting Ray, you know they're in it to win it. Inspiring. Alright then. Ivan goes for Pig's Eye. More of a bullseye, actually. Maybe I don't know my farm animals. Excellent. A single elemental has perished, though. Alas, alas. Oh, look, halflings. Wait, have I? No, I have not neglected this. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, look at Dawn over there. Huddled. Panicked. Alone and afraid. Alright, let's get all the phoenixes. Get on board! Now Atlas is gonna stay there. Thundax should pass the units to Atlas. This. And those guys. And the elementals. Also, you know, 15 titans. That would be nice, yes. Yes, there we go. And now Thundax can head all the way back there. How many more rounds will he make? I have no idea. I dread to imagine. Honestly, I do dread to imagine. Look at the reinforcements on Atlas. Ugh. And the turn. I am boxing them in. 808. All right. Let's dispatch the halflings. Oh no, my precious titans. Once again, oh no, my precious titans. Nah. Down you go. Further inland still. We have dispatched all the foes in the region, and now it's just a matter of getting the purple password. Alright, you go here. You stay where you are. You head on back. I'm glad I've increased the speed. My goodness. Imagine having to wait for these guys to actually play out their animations. Ugh. Kills me. Just the mere thought of it. But then again, if you don't play faster, you gotta have faster animations. Alright, the purple keyword is summon. I already know that. That's the first one I've written down. I've even mentioned that. I've mentioned the fact that I know this keyword. What am I doing? Head on back. Head on back. Yeah, go for the halflings over here. You are delivering the phoenixes. You are... Moulin de Quay. Yes, Moulin de Quay. Sounds like a French name. Thundax is heading back to get the Titans. Mandegol is heading north. I could test the whirlwind. I soon enough will, I think. What do you want, Tree? 10 gems. A bargain. Attack skill +1. Glorious. I'll take them all out first. I'm not taking any chances. Would I actually be taking any chances though? The more I think about it, I have these guys with a single unit and so on to the name. I could just enter one reasonably safely. This is a reasonably mighty force, by the way. 10 gems could have meant 5 titans. I know that. I know. And with a heavy heart, I gave this guy a single point of attack because ultimately, I can afford to trade my resources for that. Will I actually lose any black dragons? Because I could. A black dragon perishes. See, this is a reasonably mighty hero. Yes, 3 points of attack, 5 points of defense. Mighty indeed. How about I lightning bolt these guys or something? Yeah, that is the way. Let's not attack the peasants. That would be the dumbest move here. Oh no, the peasants attack the rocks. They'll take one down, won't they? No, not a single one. You open the way to 90 for ogres attacking. Well, I'll use a knight. Hold on. Can't resurrect the black dragons because of the black dragons. Ah, damn it. Well, never mind. Boy, they're sturdy. Yep, even a black dragon corpse is immune to magic. Peck them! There we go, finally. This is the mightiest foe Rathmund has ever faced. Finally, okay, 3 black dragons lost alongside 13 rocks. But just like that, we're done with the... Oh, no, not the Zam and Dimitri over there. Whatever. Huddled in a corner, resurrect, true. No summon boat, notably. No boat summoning available. Look at these guys. Oh boy. You can just smell the desperation. I need more sulfur. I'll trade for more sulfur. 24 more black dragons. Who cares that I've lost 3? That's 1/3 of what I get every single passing week. One more halflings. Divine, delightful. Reinforcements for, I don't know, Ivan, someone. We're getting there. Could be 27. Eesh. We'll be fine. We'll be just fine. Okay, there's this mine. It's not mine yet. What am I missing out on? Yes, there's this Castle of Magic. There's this place. I had all the halflings I could get out of this place. I should, if I have any decency whatsoever, I should actually get that stupid Legion of Halflings. If for no other reason than the mimetic value. It's just gonna be hilarious. It's going to be spectacularly underwhelming, but whatever. Fine, let's get our Legion of Halflings. Okay, this guy was supposed to get the elementals, right? Back to getting elementals, oh, you know, you could test the hypothesis, fine. This guy's gonna test the hypothesis. Now this guy is gonna perish. Does he have the stats, the army, anything? No? Well, I've got 29 titans that say no, he doesn't. And he doesn't have oodles upon oodles of ogres. What he does have, however, is the misfortune of facing Rathmund. Lightning bolt. Black dragons. They don't pack as much of a punch as they otherwise would. Because we don't have Uncle Ivan over here with his preposterous stats. But that's okay. There is a strength to be found in pure numbers. Oh, he decides to flee. He fancies his chances at the Castle of Magic, I see. Okay. The penultimate battle, I presume. Outside of whatever there is to see at the Castle of Magic, there's nothing else left, as far as I know. I should have cushioned that statement. Go ahead, flee. Okay. 2 Archmagi have perished. The sacrifice will not have been in vain, I presume. And the turn. Oh, look, nothing happened. Ivan is on his way. There's Sarakin, who's got the halflings, I presume, and he's on his way. This guy is on his way with further reinforcements. There's Atlas, who should deliver those reinforcements. So he's also on his way. This guy's on his way back. This guy is testing the hypothesis. Nope, this is not the destination. Again. Nope, this is not the destination. Again. No, this is not the destination. Oh, look, we're over here again. This is not the place. Go right. Nope. Go left. Nope. And he cannot move again. That doesn't mean that this cannot possibly work. Maybe you just need to try enough times. I am a patient man, as you might have noticed. So I may keep at it for the next few weeks. Thanks for the advice. The password is flail. F-L A-I-L, yes, clearly. That's for the red tent. Written it down. Anything else? Anything else that I need to do? Any other place that I can see? It's bound to be one of these teleporters, right? Where's the destination of this one? The lifts. I think I've seen this though. So it's presumably the one to the north has a destination to the south, right? Yes. And the one to the east has a destination to the west. Let's can build a shipyard. These are different symbols, but no, this says you cannot build a shipyard over here. So that's impossible. How about this one? No, you cannot build a shipyard over there either. Well, there you have it. You can't. You just can't. I think what you're actually meant to do is visit the Dragon City, and that presumably procs something. It presumably triggers a thing that actually gives you a way to access the City of Magic. I haven't visited the Golden Traveler's Tent. How have I not done that? Hold on. Blue, purple, blue, aqua, green, orange, red. There's brown that I presume is artifact, and then there's this that I have actually not seen. I think we are supposed to visit Dragon City. It's the most obvious thing that comes to my mind. I might be wrong, but then again, I'm running out of ideas. Dragon City is just a combat event. You don't know that. I mean, I know that it might harbor some sort of a trigger. As you move on to that tile, something... well... triggers can only be assigned to tiles, and I'm not sure they can be assigned to occupied tiles. It's like a dragon... Look, I know what Dragon City is. I've been there. All I'm saying is maybe the map is set up that way that it's all connected in terms of the plot, and therefore there is a trigger written onto this. So if you visit Dragon City, you fight the dragons, and after you fight the dragons, I don't know, a pathway unlocks or a boat is summoned or something. You can script things however you want. In principle, it's possible that this is scripted this way. I don't know that it is, but it might be. Right, all the reinforcements have been transferred. No, that is a lie. There's an absolute lie. I actually can't transfer the reinforcements. I can't give him the air elementals. Oh dear. Well, I'll give him the air elementals over the Archmagi, I guess. Okay, fine. Atlas moves away. That will script something that's special. What am I? Look, we are going to find out, aren't we? We are just going to find out. First of all, we go over here and check the golden tent. Second of all, okay, that's it. Yeah, I'm basically done with everything, am I not? This is a stupid castle. I would presume they were flaunting the scripting capabilities over here. They're making the expansion campaigns. Might as well use every single tool they have to their name. Why not? This is rather preposterous, though. Thanax is on his way back, yada yada yada. This guy is testing out the whirlpool hypothesis, which, as far as I can tell, is wrong. I don't know, are you satisfied that the whirlpool hypothesis is false? It was a good guess, I would say, but no dice. Although, of course, Pace Hume, we can't actually know that it's not true. Just because I have done this so many times doesn't mean the whirlpool isn't actually scripted to have, say, 1 in 100 chance of teleporting you to the right place, and I have just failed to roll properly every single time. It could be the case, we just don't know. And that is why I don't like empirical evidence, because empirical evidence can be misleading. You can never know that something is true just by observing reality and observing that things keep happening a particular way. If you observe the sun rising to the east every single day, that doesn't mean it's gonna do the same thing the next day. For all you know, it's just going to randomly explode. You don't know that. You're just used to the idea. You see things happen in a particular way, and you presume they'll keep on doing that forever, unless you have a reason to believe otherwise. But I don't have to. Anything could happen. Not like mathematical truths, which are demonstrably true. But in more pragmatic terms, I am going to get the golden password. I think I am going to send my hero to the Dragon City. I am going to scout the very edges of this thing. And then I presumably am going to find some narrow pathway leading through the forest or something that's just hidden from my sight, but is right there that I have missed out on. There's gotta be something over here that I'm missing, right? Something. Can I actually recruit more heroes and send them through teleporters randomly? Because for all I know, no, I have 8 heroes, and there's a hard limit to how many heroes you can have. 8. Which back in the day I would never hit, and nowadays it's kind of obvious that you should eventually get all of those 8 heroes. Oh, by the way, with all those precious gems and all the gold that I've gotten, mostly because of all the castles I have acquired, yeah, that's 48 of those precious titans, right here. Oh, and another 111 halflings, for a whopping total of, how many? 919. Basic arithmetic. I'm just checking the levels, the level 1. Big whoop. I've run out of gems, that is amazing. But that's not a problem. Straight for more gems. And get some more titans, all the way up to 52. Okay. Anything nearby? Anything that I can see? Anything I can discover? Any way to path through here? A pathway through the mountains? Look, treasure chest. You cannot teleport to a treasure chest. Maybe there is a spot you can teleport to. Maybe you can go through the... How do you get there? How? It's just a thick... Yeah, forest with a TH. Forest. No. A thick forest. Just nothing. A hidden teleporter? What on earth is there? Something? I know where these lifts lead. The lifts over here lead to the west. Maybe I've missed one teleporter. It's bound to be out there somewhere. Maybe you're supposed to visit the Oracle? Maybe there's well, I don't actually have dimension though, but even if I did, there's going to be a problem, and that is that my primary hero over here, Uncle Ivan, will not be able to use that. Or will he? He doesn't have wisdom, he will not be able to learn it. Which means that if I am to take my army, I am going to have to send my mage to the Castle of Magic, which would make sense, I guess. I just don't like the idea. Not a great deal, no. That would be terrible. I mean, I could take, say, Rathmond, give him that enormous army and send him there. And even if he fails, I can keep retrying until I get that done. Whatever the solution is, I can eventually manage with enough time and patience. I'm under no pressure. It's not like the odds are going to be stacked against me at any point. Okay, this guy, send him to get more phoenixes. Oh, goodness. This guy, we'll just wait here with the reinforcements. Mandigo, I think I'm satisfied that it's just not gonna happen, and Mandigo is not going to ever teleport via a whirlpool. Rathmond over here, where is he going? I don't know. I don't even know anymore. We're going to get the golden password though. And the turn. You, Ivan. Anything noteworthy? Anything. The worst part is, even if I had Dimension Doll, I would not be able to teleport. There's not a single spot that I can see that I can teleport to. That's the problem. That's the real tragedy over here. Yeesh. Anyway, let's get those precious units. There's still some prep that I can do. And my goodness, I will focus on the prep. That's what I do, that's what I always do. Now, thankfully, this will be much hastened because of, well, you know, everything I've done so far. Increasing the speed of animations and so on. This teleporter just leads us south, and it stands to reason. Of course it leads us south. It bridges the gap between the north and the south, the other one between the east and the west. So, the question is, therefore, is there any other pair of teleporters? For instance, where does, well, does... What is this artifact? If this is, I know, if this is summon boat, then, well, then that's it. If this is Dimension Doll, I guess that it's gonna be summon boat. It's bound to be summon boat. Summon boat is going to be banned on the entire map, so you cannot get it from a mage guild, but you can get it from the spell scroll, and you get summon boat. That way you can get your mighty Uncle Ivan over there, but at the same time you have to solve a bit of a puzzle. I'm telling you, it's summon boat. Okay. The gold keyword is might. Reinforcements, yes, teleportation, whatever. Let's send this guy so he can receive reinforcements in terms of black dragons. I don't actually need a second hero at this stage. I should transfer the reinforcements to Ivan. And then Ivan should just go there. Yes, and I need one guy to get the scroll. One guy. Anyone? How about you, Marco? If Marco just dies over there because there's a single Titan or something, that's gonna be hilarious. Do I send Atlas? Fine, I'm gonna send Atlas to that stupid place. Thandax goes here, Bengal goes over there. Raffman tries to deliver reinforcements. This guy... What's he even doing? He's just waiting over here, just chilling. Meanwhile, I continue to recruit Titans. I run out of gems. God damn it! Trade for more gems. Don't have the patience for this. Single additional Titan, whatever. Anyone else? Anything else? No? Fine. End the turn. You move over here, you move over there, you... Sally Falf. You disembark, you go over here. Raffman goes over there, delivers everything. We finally get rid of Raffman as an entity, essentially. Okay. Yeah, like Magi instead of the Phoenixes, why not? Whatever, none of this matters. Hasn't mattered for a long time. 90 Titans. Wow. Sure, I should have, 100 Titans and 1,000 Halflings. Clearly, that's what I need in life. Logos. It's 24 Black Dragons, 15 Titans, whatever. And some Halflings, of course. Okay, this guy's over here, this guy's on his way, this guy is going over there to get the Phoenixes that I'm not even using anymore. What am I doing? This guy's over here collecting Titans that I'm supposed to deliver at some point. Elementals. Elementals. Halon's over here. Okay. Actually, him getting the reinforcements might... the resources might be worth more than him getting reinforcements. Wake up the Badger. Lovely. Nothing, 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 nothing. So it's just Atlas, I guess. Atlas is all that matters. Get to that stupid scroll. Okay, Atlas has disembarked. Fingers crossed. You see an old mystic perched on a rock. You walk towards him to see if he has any words for you on your quest, and he says, "First, I see you as a great conqueror of the lands of men. Secondly, I see you as a mighty ruler of vast armies, well loved by your troops." See? Thirdly, I see you as a slayer of legions of dragons, your body bathed in the fire. Lastly, I see you standing on the shores of the fount, unable to cross. Then the mystic fades away. Oh, look, he sees me on the shores of the fount, unable to cross. Well, we have something in common, mystic sir. I also see myself as that. Give me the stupid scroll. You find an elaborate Valium scroll. It is summon boat. What did I tell ya? Now we just need to get the stupid summon boat spell all the way over there, alongside the reinforcements, and our quest will finally be at an end. Okay, but first, let's also recruit all those stupid reinforcements. There we go, the Titans. And some halflings. It's day 5. Okay, I've had enough of this nonsense. We are taking all of this all the way over here. Getting the reinforcements at some point. Why? We can disembark. There's no harm in disembarking. It's not like I have any foes over here. You. Get those resources. Fine, ignore the phoenixes. Head on back with the stupid scroll. You, can you actually get any titans before, the deadline of me getting stuff done? Same for the halflings. Can you actually do that? Can you manage? Be surprised. Actually, I do have enough resources. All right. Very well. Might as well get the Archmagi. Get on board and sally forth. Get on board, you. What are you even supposed to do? Wow, Rathmond is now useless. Hilarious. Right, the Black Dragons. Can't recruit a lot of them. I do not have the sulfur. How patently silly. 30 Black Dragons. Alright. This guy goes here, this guy goes there, this guy... Might as well put him in that castle, I don't care anymore. Atlas is on his way with reinforcements and the scroll alike. Oh, I know what I want to use Rathmond for. I want him to actually cast a spell, because our hero obviously is kind of tied up with this whole anti-magic thing. Okay, Rathmond, you're going to cast a spell. You'll do the honors of boat summoning. Boat summoning honor. Great honor indeed. Give me more sulfur. 36 bonus dragons. Bonus dragons, mind you. Those are just the dragons I'm going to add to this guy's army. Oh, and it's about to be a brand spanking new week. That's also something to take into account. Oh, I'm out of sulfur. Well, I'm in luck. Because I do have more. Oh, it's about to be a new week, huh? Well, I'll get even more dragons then. Get him that scroll. Moving through here. New week, 3 dragons. Okay, nothing here. Deliver the scroll. Get him the titans. Get him 4 elementals. That's pathetic. Rathmond. Right, do the honors. Halon, just wait. Ugh. Right. Halon can deliver basically everything over here to Uncle Ivan. With the notable exception of the Phoenixes, that I have no slots for. I don't know, these Phoenixes might be better than the Archmagi. So am I taking the Phoenixes or am I not? Archmagi it is then. Okay, I might as well get all the remaining Black Dragons that I have not yet recruited. And keep on trying to deliver them to Uncle Ivan. I'll get there eventually. You just wait. Rathmond over here. No, that's Sarakin. Sarakin will deliver additional Black Dragons. And of course, some Halflings. We are at the point that Uncle Ivan has over 100 Titans and over 1,000 Halflings. A momentous occasion indeed. Yes, let's deliver to him the 4 elementals. Clearly that's what we need. Rathmond is supposed to cast a spell, put him on the shawl. Halon is supposed to deliver the few Black Dragons that he has just recruited. A lot is happening, even though almost nothing is happening. These guys are just standing on the shawl. Just waiting for something to happen. Ugh. Well, something will happen eventually, I guess. 3 more Black Dragons. Deliver them to Uncle Ivan. 65 Black Dragons. End the turn. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Go. Oh, you're the guy with the scroll. Get over there, please. Put me out of my misery. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Go. Yes, reinforcements. The 4 elementals are going to be completely worthless in the grand scheme of things, but sure. Do deliver them. No more Black Dragons, that's okay. I think we have enough Black Dragons. I'm serious here. Alright. Ivan, do nothing. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Go. Deliver the stupid scroll, please. Oh, and this guy needs to deliver reinforcements. He... What? I'm sorry, what? Oh, thank God, he got stuck somehow. He was selected, he was obviously selected. Why could I not? Never mind. You stay here, you stay where you are. Same with you. Okay, just Atlas and that other guy with the reinforcements. Those are the only guys who matter at this stage. Rathmond, please, just take that scroll from him. Yeah, because this guy's slowed down by the stupid Hydras he's lugging around for no good reason whatsoever. Take the scroll, Rathmond. Take the scroll! Okay. We also need those reinforcements. We don't actually desperately need them, I guess, but we'll take them. Atlas needs to just move out of the way. Who are the reinforcements on? Thundax, okay. And he's slowed down by the golems, I presume. Okay, Uncle Ivan. Head on down there, take the reinforcements off of him. Rathmond, please do the honors and summon the boat. Yes! Finally! It is done. Right, Thundax over here is going to deliver the final batch of reinforcements. You'll have the honor of being able to deliver all those precious reinforcements to Ivan. Now, Ivan is going to finally get on board and quite possibly allow me to, you know, get through this tiny little lake and onto the... What? I expected more dolls. Moldol. Aqua burial and gold well, where are all the other barriers? Have they already been... What? I presume they're all gone. Okay, the hero over here is Agal. It's great. Well, anyway, whatever. We have disembarked. The Aqua barrier password is... Oh no, I didn't. No! Oh, you have absolutely no concept of what I have done. Hello. I can't believe this. I have my notes, and I kid you not, under Aqua I have written Aqua. Well, that's obviously not the password, is it? No. Well, what is the password then? What? How have I failed at such a basic capacity? I had one job. Where is the Aqua tent? Okay, this is the blue one. Where is the Aqua one? Where is that? I pretty much inevitably have a recording with it being read out loud, but digging through that is also going to take its toll on me. Might be easier than actually getting to that stupid tent. Where is it? Where is the Aqua tent? This is the purple one. Oh, logos of mercy. Blue. Green. Orange. Gold. Well... I know the brown was around here somewhere. Right, this is the brown tent, yes. It's completely useless because this is the golden barrier. This is the Aqua one. I have seen it. I have jotted down what I thought was the password, but instead, apparently in the act of, you know, early onset of dementia, I have actually just written Aqua, space, Aqua. I'm so disappointed in myself. I did see the tent. I did write the damn thing down. Where is it? Where's the tent? I can just revisit it. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. There it is. Oh, well, at the very least, I don't have to go particularly far to get to it. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, Raffman, please visit the tent again. Bless. Yes. Aqua, password is Aqua. Of all the tents to miswrite, I had to pick the one that's actually useful. It's Bless. That's what happens when you don't pay attention to what you're actually doing. You end up making silly mistakes like that. All right. Okay, there we go. It's Bless. And the golden one? Might. Oh, how appropriate. Of course, you had all these tents, and they were a distraction. The actual password is Bless Might, because obviously this is the castle of magic. But you have the orb of anti-magic, so actually, very sensibly, Bless Might. Will he move? Oh, the Holy Pendant. Yeah, that's great. That's presumably random. Makes my troops immune to curse spells. Thank you, that makes me feel so much better. I'm almost inevitable. Oh, the Thunder Mace of Dominion. That grants me what? 1 point of attack. Well, I don't mind having 20 points of attack. That's rather welcome. Whatever, A0. We're getting into hexadecimals here. Can he actually level up one more time before this battle? Is that even possible in the slightest? Considering the experience he's got? No, not really. He's almost there, though. Almost there. He just needs, what, about 6k, 6,030 points of experience, and he'd get there to level 27. But I think enough is enough. Let's actually get this over with. The battle against Agal in the Castle of Magic. Alright, alright. Now let's strategize for the briefest of bits. Let's actually think about this for once. We have 200 Hydras, meaningless. I'm going to be able to slaughter them easily because they're exceedingly slow. So that's out of the question. There are the dragons here and there. Those are the actual threats. Now the griffins can fly, so I ought to take care of them, but presumably one retaliation will take care of that. The Minotaurs, the Minotaur Kings can get quite far, they're very fast, though they just walk, so there's that to consider. I think I can just put my elementals up front and deal with the retaliation. What are the stats on Agal? He's got 5 points of attack and 5 points of defense against 20 points of attack and 14 points of defense. So even though things may be skewed this way, and they're not that skewed in terms of the unit counts, the actual damage that's going to be dealt back and forth is going to be horribly, gruesomely disproportionate. Look at that. 6 Titans have perished, 25 Black Dragons have perished. Slaughter those dragons. Priority 1, slaughter the Black Dragons. I hope I won't hit my Titans by accident. Let's just attack from the side to be really safe. The dragons get lucky, and thus they destroy 40 Black Dragons. 29 left. 26 have perished. 3 left. Okay, how about I dispatch the Griffins so my... actually, no. The damage I have on my Halflings is so tremendous, I should focus that on the highest priority threat, that's the Red Dragons. I demolished 20 of them, and the Halflings with high morale, mind you, high morale, no false conscription here, get another go. 20 more Red Dragons perish. Why am I so amazed by this? This was obvious based on the disparity in stats and based on the enormous army I have brought to the fall. So, yeah, duh, that's going to be the result. The long and short of it. The battle between elementals and the Minotaur Kings. They're just swinging at the air. They're doing nothing. The Black Dragons are down for the enemy. Here are the Red Dragons that we are dispatching, more or less post haste. Down go the Griffins. Could have done more prep, but come on now. Alright. Start damaging the Hydras, I guess. For as long as we can fight the Hydras from afar, I guess we might as well. We do, after all, have the Titans. Oh, would you look at that? And they're gone, and so will the Minotaurs be, as we attack them with our Halflings. Losses were sustained, yeah. 3 Black Dragons, 12 Titans, 16 Archmagi, and 108 Elementals. But this is the final battle. I could have remained there with a single Halfling left. I would have still won. Doesn't matter what you retain. Knowledge +1, spell power +1, who cares? Red player has been vanquished. You captured magic. You are victorious.
With all your rivals defeated and scattered before you, the fount of wizardry is yours. Now you will control the power to shape a new age of magic and unlock the secrets of time itself. Wield this power wisely, and you shall become the greatest wizard of this or any other world.
Any other world, you say? Golly. I'm done. I'm finally done. Oh, and my rating is Archmage. How apt, how appropriate, how apposite. 579 days. I did take my sweet time, didn't I? I always do. Magnificent. Well, there it is. Another campaign beaten. As far as I understand it, one final one remains. does it not? One final campaign for the expansion. We have the Price of Loyalty that I have beaten, the Voyage Home, my goodness, what a pain that was, and the Wizard's Isle that I have just beaten. The final mission of, with no missions remaining to backtrack to, so it's just the Descendants, and once I'm done with that, I am done with all of the missions in the expansion, which means I am done with all the missions in the entire game, at least as far as campaigns are concerned. Well, thank you all so much for watching, and you will see me elsewhere.